Hey everyone, it's Analog here, and in this video, we'll be walking through my groups, aka the Geek Squad, and how we made a smart task scheduler. Now, before we delve deeper into the website itself, let's talk about how you could run this locally on your machine and mess around with our code. So you have two main options, the first one being the easiest. You could install it through npm install and npm run dev, and obviously you must have Node.js installed. The second option is more redundant, but if for some reason if you want to run it through a container in Docker, you can. You could do so by running these two commands in your command line. And yeah, now for the fun part, let's delve deeper into Swampy Scheduler. So to add a task, we're actually going to need a name, a priority level, and as you can see, a lower number means a higher priority, and you have to select which day you want to schedule that task and the start and end time. Wait, 6-7. So let's do a little demo. Let's say you have a test. Let's make it a higher priority. Let's put it on August 5th, and it starts on 8 a.m., ends at 10. You add the task, and boom. Now let's say you also want to go to the gym. Same priority level, but they won't be overlapping. Say 12 p.m. If you click generate optimal schedule, it will display it on a calendar interface. And if you actually click on a day, it'll expand it. As you can see, there are no discarded tasks because these times don't conflict or overlap each other. So the insertion works by using our custom-made hash map and with a hash function that essentially gets the date in milliseconds from a certain date. It's a built-in Java function, and we modulate it with the amount or the bucket size. And to handle collisions, we've resulted to use a chaining concept. So if two dates are in the same bucket, it's going to be in a list, and the values are essentially the objects, the task objects with their respected min heaps. So there are priority queue or min heaps for each day. And then this generate optimal schedule uses a greedy algorithm, which again prioritizes a higher priority and checks for the earliest time. So if you have, let's select another day, 6. So if you have a test and it starts at 8 a.m., 10, and then for some reason you want to go to the gym and it's still a high priority, but it starts at 9, ends at the same time, what's going to happen? The gym gets discarded because it starts at a later time than test. Now for the stress test, aka the 100,000 test cases, you could just click this button and it will add the task for you and schedule it. And what we have in the background is just a for loop that generates 100,000 random task objects and then inserts them into the field. And then since the generate optimal schedule and the insertion are two distinct functions, what it does is adds it first and then generates it to avoid crashing. And fun fact, if you go in the console, you could see how long it took, how many tasks have been discarded. And if you actually add up all the tasks here and add the discarded tasks, you will see that our program has efficiently scheduled 100,000 tasks. So yeah, that is our Swamp scheduler. Thank you so much for watching.